Hey everybody, Nathan Nile here with Anime Corner for the 2015 Winter Simulcast, and this section is called Comedy because it's all about anime, which the main focus of them seems to be getting you to laugh. So, with that in mind, the first one we're going to talk about is Ansatsu Kyōshitsu, which anime Assassination Classroom, and that one can be found on Funimation. And, it's just a typical anime about a bunch of middle school kids who are trying to kill their teacher. But it's okay because their teacher is an alien that's planning to destroy the Earth. So, just your basic everyday storyline. Nothing, no big deal here. Moving on, we've got Rolling Girls, which, I don't know, I put this in comedy because, laughter is the only thing that I consistently did for this. I really don't necessarily get the whole storyline. I mean, everything got explained, but I still don't know, like why. It's one of those weird things that, if you think about it, you're not gonna enjoy it. But if you let yourself just enjoy it and don't think about how much you're not enjoying it, you will find yourself surprisingly enjoying it. So, moving on, Binan, Koukou, Chikuu, Bouei, Love, cute high Earth Defense Club. And that's a story about a group of students at an all-boys school who are recruited by some pink alien wombat type creature to use the power of love to save the world from destruction by weird alien type creature things. And gotta say, not necessarily my favorite. It is one that's easy to laugh at just because of the sheer ridiculousness of some of the things. I mean, the prompt of it alone, but wow. I'll say this though, I can't necessarily recommend this to anybody, but I'll tell you this: if you do watch it, commit to it, cause I'm not gonna say it gets better, but the ending is kind of worth sitting through the rest of the series. It is very funny at times. And then the next one, Kantai Collection, which is often abbreviated as KanColle. That one you can find on Crunchyroll, and I'm not really sure what this one is either. You got a bunch of girls who are reincarnations of battleships or something from war times and whatever. So yeah, I don't understand it. They're fighting these weird alien type creature things. I'll say this much though, the best thing about it is that it reminds me a lot of Strike Witches, which is an anime that I love. And so, it's got a nice little balance. It's got some good storylines, some good comedy, some good action sequences. You've got some character growth. It's got all the elements that should make it good. It just didn't woo me. It didn't sweep me off my feet. But it was an easy one to sit through, and I did enjoy it, though I can't say love. And then you've also got Military, which you can find on Crunchyroll. And that one, I will say love because, well, first of all, it's 4 minutes long, so just watch it. Each episode is very short, so you could probably marathon through this entire thing in an hour at most. And it's just a show about some guy who, he's a kid in school, and his dad accidentally becomes the leader of an army. So now assassins are coming to kill his son, and so he sends some soldiers to stay with him, and chaos ensues. And then there's also Sanai Hiroin no Sodatake. It's How to Raise a Boy and Girlfriend. Whatever. I don't speak Japanese. Why do I keep trying? This is a show about an otaku. They're high school students, and it's a harem anime. There's lots of boobies bouncing. There's plenty of jiggles in there, some crotch shots, lots of situational comedy throughout. It's got a decent storyline, a lot of interesting characters. Overall, though, if it hadn't kept finding ways to make me laugh, which is with a lot of very stereotypical harem anime type sequences and stuff. So just keep all that in mind when you watch it. A lot of it is just about personality. There are going to be a lot of people who love it, it's their favorite. Others who are like, yeah, totally not going to watch episode 2. But I know I personally enjoyed it greatly. There are issues I had with it, but overall I feel like it's definitely, it was something that I definitely enjoyed sitting through. Then there's Kofuku Graffiti, which is gourmet girl graffiti. I had more trouble with the English word than the Japanese one. Isn't that interesting? Anyways, it's about a girl who's like in middle school and she loves to cook, and she has a cousin who's the same age as her who loves to eat the food she cooks, and they eat the food in a very sexual way, which I don't know if that was supposed to be the thing that draws us into the anime. It's kind of the one thing about it that like I can't stand, because it's like, why is this a thing? You got you're sexualizing middle school girls eating. Like I don't see, it's just kind of weird. Just if you really start to think about it, it's very, very weird. But if you can turn your brain off, it's a very enjoyable anime. It's just that one little aspect of it that I'm like, this is kind of like, just in general, I don't see why people would be turned on by just watching a girl eat something. I mean, me personally, I'll be turned on by the food, but as soon as it enters someone's mouth, I'm like sad because now I don't get to eat it. But it's a whole conversation to be had. But yeah, like it's about a bunch of middle school girls eating food in a very sexy way, and that's just kind of weird. So yeah, well, that's it for this video. Top 3 from this one, I would say number 1, definitely Assassination Classroom. Like if you're really into comedy, but you only have time to watch one episode of one thing, pick Assassination Classroom. It's the best one, and it continues to get better as it goes along. And it's just like, this is one that I hope just keeps going. You know how like One Piece and Detective Conan, those have been on for like 1,000 episodes? Like this is one that I would love to go on for that long. I can watch this one forever. And then number 2 I'd have to give to Military. And then number 3 I'll say How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. So that's it for this video. Be sure to check out some of the other ones on the playlist after this.